Hey, 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 man. Little preview for my new song. One of my songs on my new album, Unleash the Beast, releasing 3/13. You feel me? Hey, Wando. So cold like frozen, we get high, no ozone. She take pics, no GoPro. She come back like yo. Y'all niggas ain't ready for that fucking song, man. Y'all niggas not ready for that, man. It's a little preview, bro, for called the Elect Flight Path. You feel me? I know y'all want to hear that song, man. But look, man. Hey, man, look, the album come fucking when the album come out, bro? 3/13, man. 3/13. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all tune in to that shit, man. But look, my new single called Villain, that bitch come out when that shit come out, bro. Honestly, I don't even remember. That should come out February 29th, next week, Saturday. So I'm gonna play a little clip for y'all, man. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Every time a nigga say I'm in the street, they just treat me like a time a nigga try to go and speed. They just treat me like a time a nigga try to take the lead. They just treat me like a time a nigga try to break free. They just treat me like a villain. Cause they hate me every time I'm turning on the television. So my friend just shooting me off with they venom, but my suit is black, man, so they treat me like a villain. They just treat me like a villain, cause they hate me like a time I'm turning on the television. So my friend just shooting me off with they venom, but my suit is black, man, so they treat me like a villain. Act like that for your girl to look back. They just treat me like a villain, cause they treat me like a villain. Turning on the television. So my friend just shooting me off with they venom, but my suit is black, man, so they treat me like a villain. They just treat me like a, you feel me? Look, man, I ain't gonna play that shit too much. But let's get into the fucking live, bro. I want to talk about this shit, bro. For those of y'all that don't know, if you guys been following me for a long time, you remember how I used to live in California. I used to live close to LA, sunny weather, you know what I'm saying? Nice weather, you know what I'm saying? Skins out, women out there, bro. You know, that's the reason why most people love California. If you guys ever heard a song by Kendrick Lamar called The Recipe, he said people come there for the women, weed, and weather. Well, in Texas, some niggas come for the women. Nobody comes for the weed because most of this shit is booth. And the weather, usually that bitch is hot and humid. But apparently, over the weekend, they had the most snow in Texas in the last 15 years since like 2005 or some shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never really experienced actual snow wherever I lived at because I lived in Jacksonville, Florida. And I lived in California. I used to live in Pennsylvania, bro. And of course, it's not there. I fucking hated that shit, bro. I'm not a nigga who's going to be destined for no cold weather areas and shit like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much, it was snowing like a motherfucker. Like, not a lot, bro. Like a little something, bro. But if y'all been watching the news, y'all seen what happened, bro. The fucking power grid got turned off, bro. Some places in Houston got power. Some places in Dallas got power. Some places in Austin got power. And the reason why that happened, I'm explaining to y'all. But long story short, it was a lot of chaos, bro. Because usually if you go to Philly, you go to Toronto, you go to New York, this shit don't happen, bro. Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? If it's 2 inches of snow, niggas ain't tripping. But because Texas wasn't prepared for it, they literally locked down everything, bro. They locked down the stores for the most part. They locked down the restaurants, bro, the mall, all the public places. And a lot of places don't have power. I'm lucky that my shit got power. To be honest, bro, when I pulled up to my shit from my cousin's hotel room, it was pitch fucking black, bro. I was on the streets, no street lights, dog. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the houses, a lot of the apartments didn't have shit. And that's literally when I pulled up, bro, the lights turned back on in my apartments. You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High. He wanted me to talk to you guys. But yeah, bro, a lot of people is trying to stock up on diesel gas. A lot of niggas trying to buy water. Niggas came in there buying food. This is kind of like what happened with the C virus the first 2 weeks when everybody was trying to buy everything and you went to the stores and nothing was there. It was kind of like the same shit. So that's why I wanted to label this is the Texas snowstorms a test run for 2021. So the main thing that you guys got to understand is that with this shit, it's hella disorganized, bro. Because in actuality, there should be no fucking reason why 2 inches of snow in Houston or 6 inches in Dallas, where the fuck they at, why this shit just pretty much closed down an entire city, bro. Like literally everything's closed down right now. And a lot of people who are supposed to come out here from like my cousin, he's out here from California. You know what I'm saying? They canceled all his fucking flights. He was supposed to leave on Monday. Now he's not about to leave till Saturday. And in my honest opinion, bro, it don't really make no fucking sense. Hey, shout out to my boy Cam. He said, yeah, it's been wild. 30 hours, no power on this side. Where you live at, Cam? What city you live in? Black Goliath says, salute, young high flyer. Salute, my boy. My boy Black Goliath being every fucking live, bro. Shout out to you, bro. But in my honest opinion, there's no fucking reason why they should be shutting everything down, dog. I understand that there's ice on the road. I understand shit like that. But I'm going to be honest with you, bro. It really only snowed like 2 inches, bro. That ain't shit. And if they had a couple snow blowers, if they had some type of salt, I feel like this shit would not have happened. Now, I know a lot of people is like, oh, well, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't happen in Texas, bro. Like, that shit is very, very rare. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he said he lives out in Hoakley past Cypress. So you live on the north side. Okay. Hey, you're not too far from me, bro. I live by Memorial. I live by Memorial off the 10 freeway, not too far away off of Westheimer Highway. But what I was getting to is that these motherfuckers knew that the snow was coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's actually some shit that happened to me this weekend. I was supposed to do a video shoot with the guy that I made for the BBA, whatever. And long story short, we had planned this shit out like a week ago. And you know what I'm saying? I kind of seen that the weather might have been good, might have been bad, but it wasn't nothing that was going to be like no crazy type of snowstorm. It said that it might snow a little bit, but a nigga wasn't really thinking about it out that way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Yad Danico. He said, Shalom family from Judah Forum, ERRA, all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Basham, Yahweh, respect, bro. Yeah, bro. Hey, tell Judah, give me access to Patreon, bro. I guess because of that troll, that nigga thought I was a part of the trolls. That nigga block all access for me to go on his Patreon. So you let him know that Young High Flyer is trying to get back on. You feel me? But yeah, anyways, back to what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to do like a video shoot. And when we had planned it out, you know what I'm saying? Niggas knew that the snow was going to be here, but it was like a lag. It was kind of like a lag. And what ended up happening is I wasn't able to shoot my video. Cause you guys know, bro, I'm in this Israelite truth. I'm not finna shoot my video at a fucking strip club. You feel me? You know, at the end of the day, my video photographer, he was like, yeah, you know, we could shoot the video for the P at the strip club, but I'm not gonna do that because one, I know the deeper meanings on what that shit really means and what you're venerating with the ancient goddesses and shit like that. So I was not finna shoot one of my videos at the strip club, bro. That's just not who I am. I'm not gonna be a nigga on preaching to y'all every Wednesday about truth and following the Most High and following righteousness, and yet I got a video of, you know, trash ass stripper bitches twerking their ass. You feel me? That's not me, bro. I want to be congruent with who I am as a person. So long story short, because he had a delay on the video, it kind of fucked up the whole process. Now, when you do it, you do that on a full scale with Texas. These niggas, the people who run Texas, they knew the forecast told them that there was going to be snow. And any type of smart type of I don't know how to put this. Any smart specific like government or mayor and shit like that, they would plan this shit out, bro. They would plan this shit out. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say they would get these shits ordered immediately, but I feel like they could have did a lot more to make the situation better. You know what I'm saying? So what happened with Texas, for those of you guys who've never been out in Texas, is that the electricity grid is a free market. I love this shit, bro. When I was driving out to Texas, I was like, yeah, do I call my monopoly Texas grid? They're like, nah, you don't gonna call Edison. You don't call it. You could choose between 20 to 30 different electrical companies. I'm like, for real, what? Like, yeah, you could do this, and electricity is cheap because Texas has a free market, a capitalistic electrical grid. In the East Coast, they have a grid. In the West Coast, they have a grid. And then out here, it's like you have a free market. So it's actually really cool because one, they can't monopolize your electricity and charge you a shitload of money, and you have no other choice but to go through them. Texas is the only state out of all the 48 states on the mainland of America, excluding like Alaska and Hawaii, that has that. You know what I'm saying? So I pretty much did some research before I did this live, and what happened was essentially Texas produces a lot of its own energy, and being that it's not on the main grid, whenever something cold happens, like it's real cold temperatures, they can't get the natural gas, because obviously if gas freezes, how the fuck can you put the natural gas and put it through the the oil refinement areas and shit like that, the natural gas refinement areas. So long story short, the amount of input that Texas was getting in the state wasn't enough. And being that it was so fucking cold, everybody was just cranking their heat, that it's short supply. So when you go outside, if you guys look on the news, it's literally pitch fucking black, dog. Like I was doing my security job at my job. I came home at like 6:30. Nigga, I'm on the streets. Nigga, it's pitch black, bro. I come to my apartments. Nigga, it's pitch black. I turn off my lights. You literally can't see shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it got me thinking like, yo, this might be what it's like when shit hit the fan, bro. When shit hit the fan, when the economy collapsed, bro, this is like a little test run of what's going to fucking happen. You know what I'm saying? I be talking to you guys a lot about how you need to prepare and shit like that. I'll be like, yo, bro, y'all should get some water. Y'all should get some canned goods. You know what I'm saying? You should get you a gun. You should get you some type of protection, because when that time period comes, let's say the electrical grid goes out. Let's say, example, there's a hurricane, bro. Let's say, example, there's soldiers in the street because they're trying to force you to take you know what. How the fuck are you going to be prepared? Most of these dumbass, I'm not going to call them dumb, but most of these uninformed, ignorant people, they was buying all their meat, buying all their water. And a lot of these people didn't even prepare for 2 inches of snow, which caused the power to go out in an emergency, bro. This isn't shit, dog. Like I was thinking in my head, like, bro, this isn't shit. This is nothing, bro. This is like level 1 shit. Like people calling me like, oh, Brandon, are you okay? I heard the power's. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm preparing for something way worse than this. So I'm not even really worried about some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I got water. I got, food and shit like that. And I got a Colt 45, bro. If a nigga want to, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. I'm in Texas, bro. You can carry this shit. So I wasn't really tripping, bro. But, most people don't have the thing on me. And I want to also touch on that too in this live. And I'm actually write it down, is about the spirit of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys all to get that, because in this year, it's going to be extremely important that you find that spirit, that true spirit of masculinity, fearlessness, etc., knowledge, wisdom, intuition. But anyways, getting back to what I was talking about, it made me think like, yo, imagine when the stock market crashed, bro. Imagine when the real estate market crashed. Imagine when all this shit happens, because right now, this shit is dark, it's fucked up, but nobody's really riding like that. Nobody's really tripping off that shit. Once people understand that the economy is collapsing, bro, niggas is going to be in the fucking streets, nigga. Niggas going to be in the streets. And not only that, but being that what happened with the Texas power grid going on, they sent out FEMA. They sent out FEMA to give out water and all this other shit, blankets and shit like that, because a lot of people freezing in their home. My home right now is at 60 degrees, bro. But when I came in yesterday, when the power was out, nigga, it was 50 degrees in my fucking house, bro. I had to wear this in 3 shirts and have 2 blankets to feel fucking warm. It was cold as fuck, dog. So a lot of people was in their house freezing to death. You feel me? But getting back to the reason why this shit happened, Texas is on a capitalistic electrical grid. So essentially they get all their things in, and being that they have a free market, they didn't have enough supplies from outside states to send the energy inside. You see what I'm saying? And if you guys look at the news, they're talking about how the governor wasn't prepared. We got mayors saying how, oh, we need to stay off of clean energy. This shows that we need more renewable energy. Non-renewable energy. And you got Biden, you got Democrats saying, oh, Texas is Marv, inside my house, bro. Inside my house, nigga. I'm not talking about outside. I'm talking inside my house, bro. You tripping. But back to what I was saying. Damn, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say, bro. But yeah. So pretty much Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, he always talks about how we need to switch over to renewable energy and shit like that. For those of you guys who don't know, when Joe Biden was in his first week in office, he shut down the Keystone National Pipeline, because he's literally trying to promote renewable energy, solar panels, wind turbines, etc., shit that quite honestly doesn't give you nowhere near as much electrical output as it should have. You see what I'm saying? It's in all honesty, bro, when it comes to renewable energy, it's a fucking scam, bro. I did solar panels, bro. I actually sold solar for a company called Vivint Solar. And to be quite honest with you, You going through renewable energy is nowhere near as efficient as you using a fossil fuel. And then you got a lot of niggas say, well, oh, global warming and da 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 da. In my honest opinion, bro, global warming is just covering up the curses of the Most High. Because think about it, the Most High is cursing the land, bro. And it's funny, bro. When I told my boy, Professor Rich, I talked to him like, yeah, bro, just to let you know, man, I'm in Texas. It's snowing. He's like, for real, bro? I'm like, yeah, nigga, it's 17 degrees. It's colder than you in Philadelphia. My nigga Rich was like, that sounds like some biblical shit, dog. And I was like, nigga, what? He's like, yeah, that sounds like some biblical shit. And it really got me thinking about the state that we're in. So in my personal opinion, I feel like climate change is just a cover up for the Most High starting to curse the land when it comes to like extreme temperatures and shit like that. But also, you got to understand that these governments, they have HAARP. You guys have heard of HARP. So essentially, HARP is just an acronym talking about how the government artificially manipulates the weather around us. In California, they start a lot of fires, creating a dry, deserted temperature to the point where, if you guys even do some of your research, they talk about how they have lasers from satellites out of space that will start fires throughout California. When it comes to the HARP, they talk about how these superstorms with hurricanes, they hit Houston, they hit Louisiana, extreme cold in the Northeast. And to be quite honest with you, Texas has never had such a crazy storm in years, bro. I think it was the coldest it's ever been since 1979, which is about 42 years ago, bro. So, I'm not sitting here saying that it was all the government, but I think they had a pretty big mark, because this is the reason why. These niggas was not prepared for this shit, bro. They were not fucking prepared. So you sitting here telling me a city with 4 million fucking citizens doesn't have at least a few snow plows, my nigga? Doesn't have at least a few snow plows? Doesn't have at least some type of salt? And more importantly, is more prepared in the event that some shit hits the fan. In my honest opinion, bro, hey, quit promoting other dudes' shit on my live, bro. That's annoying as fuck, bro. If you want to do that, put one time, but don't be promoting other niggas' shit in my stuff, bro. That's disrespectful as fuck. But back to what I was saying, bro. You gotta understand that like they had no type of preparation for this shit. And the one thing that I've been seeing is that not only did Joe Biden destroy the Keystone Pipeline, but he also rescinded a specific executive order that Trump signed in May of 2020. So long story short, I don't know all the specific details, and I'm not the best person you can ask when it comes to, the electrical grid and shit like that. But I have a decent understanding, and I understand what's going on with Joe Biden, the New World Order, that these niggas is not really your friend. You see what I'm saying? So essentially, Trump signed an executive order, in summary, which is based on protecting the United States electrical grid, because essentially the United States gets a lot of its parts, whether it might be the towers, whether it might be the electrical wiring and shit like that. They get a lot of their parts from China, bro, because most things are made from China. You see what I'm saying? So essentially, bro, he sent an executive order saying to not get any parts from any countries that are hostile, whether it be Russia, whether it be China, or North Korea and shit like that. So immediately within Joe Biden's first fucking week in office, he signed an executive order to rescind what Trump did. You see what I'm saying? And you guys got to understand something about Joe Biden. Joe Biden is in with the communists. If you guys, and then let me talk to y'all, Danico. He said, nah, bro, I was just trying to disrespect you, brother. I was just showing you what you was talking about of the winter storm, like Truman Show type of geometry effects. For sure, bro. I didn't know, bro, because there's one dude. This dude be disrespecting my page. He be posting his fucking videos on all my shit saying, oh, follow him, bro. He never even talked to me. And so, like, a lot of dudes be doing that shit. So, no worries, bro. I didn't know if there was the same dude or not, bro. But back to what I was saying, Joe Biden's in on it with China, bro. I actually got a call from one of my old customers, because I told you guys I used to sell security. You see my shirt right here, my little ADT security, bro. So long story short, you guys know about what's going on with 5G, about how they want to automate everything. They want everything to be digital. They want everything to be robotic. That's why you see the smart home shit, Alexa. You see all these things coming out to get you more and more comfortable with technology, right? Well, just so you guys know, ADT sent out a news flyer to every single client of theirs in America, because on Christmas, this guy called me on Christmas. I was like, why the fuck's a fucking client calling me on Christmas? I don't celebrate Christmas, obviously, but it was just really, really random that he called me on Christmas, bro, because out of all the days, don't you want to spend time with your family? And he told me like, yeah, I got a letter from ADT talking about how I need to call in because they need to switch out our board, because pretty much with the alarm system, they have a cellular chip, bro, because pretty much it's automated technology is centered around home automation. And that's why a lot of security places, Best Buy, spots like that are talking about home automation, home automation, home automation. So essentially ADT, they sent out a letter to everybody talking about they're switching everybody to a new panel. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought it was fake. Then he called me 2 weeks ago and he was like, yeah, when I called you, you said you weren't aware of it. You said you weren't aware. I'm like, yeah, because that normally doesn't fucking happen. He's like, well, yeah, I called ADT and they said they're doing that. They're switching everybody's alarm grid into a 5G network. And I was like, to be honest, bro, I'm going to be real with you. I work for ADT, but you got to understand they're a huge corporation. So just like these people setting up these 5G towers, I'm almost 1,000% sure ADT is in on it with the government to switch everybody over to 5G. He's like, yeah, I know. And just so you guys know, China, they're the ones who are in control of our 5G network, bro. Just so you guys need to understand, not only with this electrical grid, because pretty much Trump tried to sign that executive order to stop China from having, kind of like access to our fucking grid, because isn't China allegedly the United States' biggest rival? Isn't it his biggest rival, right? You know what I'm saying? Trump says he's going to war. We got a trade war with China, but this nigga Joe Biden lock in step with these niggas behind closed doors. So when that happened, he was like, yeah, just so you know, like a lot of these 5G networks, they're contracted with China, bro. You know what I'm saying? China's trying to monopolize America's 5G network. And I'm like, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, bro. I would not doubt, especially with this nigga Biden coming in office. So you got to understand, with the 5G being controlled by China, it's also trying to control our power grid. And for those of you guys who's like, why would they want to control our power grid? Because everything that's been happening since the C virus started has been in order to catapult China. Think about it, bro. How does a virus start in Wuhan and get disintegrated in 6 months, but a country like America with 350 million people compared to 1.5, how many billion people, how the fuck can the virus just disappear? And I know a lot of niggas like, oh, it's because of communism, bro. They don't want to tell you our numbers. Well, think about it. If America hated China so much, wouldn't they not want China to have an advantage over them? But the same government that says they hate China is still shutting down your businesses, still telling you have to wear a bullshit ass mask that you literally take off once you go in and you start eating. Like I said, it's a one world government, a great reset, a new world order. So in a sense, America is bending over, or the politicians are bending over and letting China do whatever the fuck they want, because the people who are in the world, they see China as the true last epitome, the last power. Because if you guys understand communism, and shout out to Chronicles of Judah, he actually had a good video talking about the RFID chip. He's talking about how the international bankers, their preferred works of government is communism, because that's the easiest way for them to control the people and take all the assets. Think about communism. No private land, no private enterprises. Everything is controlled by a select few companies, and more importantly, the people up top. That's how it works, bro. That's how Esau's system works, for those of you guys that don't understand that. So in a sense, bro, essentially America is just trying to make the country extremely weak and speeding up the timeline for the collapse of America, while making China stronger and stronger and stronger. Just so you guys know, China's economy has been back to normal for like the last 6 months, while these niggas are still shutting niggas down for damn near a year. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just giving y'all a little background. So long story short, when it comes to Texas, they're the only other grid on America that's privatized. They're the only other grid. Out of the 48 states, they have their own thing. So in my honest opinion, this is what I think happened. I think that the government, they pretty much did their HARP system shit. And what they did is that they purposely lowered the fucking temperature in Texas. And not only that, they weren't prepared with the snowplow. Because I haven't seen one fucking snowplower my entire time, bro. There has not been any snow, but they shut down everything, bro, for 3-4 fucking days. Because what they want to do is they want to put Texas on that power grid. They want to connect Texas into the power grid. So that way, every single state in mainland America is going to be on one power grid. Why is that? Because think about it. There's going to be what? There's going to be a stock collapse for all you niggas in this digital coin. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. I'm not telling you not to be in that, but you got to understand the reason why it's shooting so high up is because the dollar is getting decimated. So the dollar is going to collapse again. For those of you guys that don't know, the real estate bubble is going to collapse. Credit card is going to collapse. Student loans going to collapse. pension's gonna collapse, social security's gonna collapse, and it's gonna implode the entire country. And just so you guys know, there was a report last year about how China had reports of China having tanks and like military forces in Canada. You don't believe me, bro? Google this shit. I want you motherfuckers to literally Google, and you'll see a lot of reports and articles talking about how China was running military drills in Canada. And you got to understand something. Bro. Whenever it comes to the New World Order, yeah, you might think China's a separate country, but at the end, appreciate you, Top. You got to understand that when it comes to Canada, they're still in lockstep with everything that's going on. So the reason why, in my opinion, they're doing this shit with Texas, because they want to get Texas off the grid and put it on a national grid. That way, when the collapse happens, they can just immediately shut off the entire fucking power, and they can have the power system with one fucking company. That's how communism works. You see what I'm saying? So in a sense, bro, they're trying to, and this is why Trump was there, because he was political opposition trying to stop that from happening. So that when he was removed, people hate Trump so much that when Biden comes in and reverses it, they don't think twice, like, oh, because Trump did it so bad. But in actuality, it's leaving the United States defense system, electrical grid, and everything like that completely susceptible to a foreign fucking entity, bro. And most people don't understand that. I was talking to Jay Smooth, bro. And after we had shot the video at the strip club or whatever, his video, and we was watching a basketball game with Brooklyn Nets and Golden State Warriors. And he was like, yo, bro, you seen that shit with China? I'm like, nah, bro, what you talking about? Hey, you know what? I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna screen share, bro. I'm a screen share so I can show y'all exactly what the fuck I'm talking. Nah, because my I'm gonna be honest, bro. My internet is slow as fuck, bro. My internet is slow as fuck. If I had faster internet, maybe, but this shit dog shit slow. But if you guys Google and you look up the highlights for the Golden State Warriors against the Brooklyn Nets, the Warriors in their fucking arena had Chinese symbols in the background, bro. They literally had Chinese symbols. And again, you got to think, this is America. So why the fuck do they have Chinese symbols in the back? But when you look at movies like Hero 6, what is Hero 6 with the little white blob? What was it set? It was set in a Chinese American society in San Francisco, in the Bay Area per se. And just so you guys know, China has taken over California. Just so you guys know, China owns most of the property in America, dog. These motherfuckers own it because all of our debt is being paid off through China. So how do you pay off a debt if you can't pay it with dollars? You pay it off with assets, property, power. And, you know, bro, you got to understand this shit. And one thing that I want to highlight on is that Cam Bass said China is the beta test for the rest of the world. Of course, the credit system, all this shit that's going on with the credit system, having the mass surveillance system with all the cameras, that is the beta test. He said the UK too, in a sense, but the UK, they're kind of lagging on it. But China is like the perfect beta test run. If you guys follow Truth Unedited, he talks about this and he breaks it down in a video, I want to say in June, July, where they want to show, he was talking about how the world wants to show China as the elite power, the one that was able to get rid of the coronavirus. That way everybody can follow in their footsteps. You see what I'm saying? My boy Yadanico said, yeah, stock market collapse and also job collapse all in 2023 in Gematria. I feel you, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, that's a good prediction, but you never know. I personally think it's going to happen in 2022, but it could also happen this year, bro. There's no guarantee. You know what I'm saying? He says, salute, Biz. Hope all is well with you in the weather. Stay safe and warm. Yeah, bro, I'm doing all right, bro. This ain't nothing, bro. It's cold and shit, but you know, when you prepare for it, bro, it's no big deal, bro. So I'm not even tripping off this shit. And then he said the purge is going to happen in 2023. That bitch gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen soon, nigga. All those purge films is set in 2021 through 2023 years. So we gonna see what happens, bro. At the end of the day, we don't know, but this shit gonna happen, bro. So in a sense, that's what I feel like the winter storms were, is because they want to get all the states on one grid. Let me move this shit real quick. And you guys got to understand that Texas, in my opinion, is the last strong power when it comes to America. Because one thing about Texans is, one, they're independent. Two, they got guns. Three, they don't take shit. And just so you guys know, the Democrats want you to be dependent on the government, which is why they're trying to give people stimulus. Two, they want to take away your fucking guns. That's obviously. But the main thing is they want to destroy the will of the people. So that way people will give their will to the government. Because once they give their will to the government, what happens? More regulations. They're telling you what to do. They're telling you to take the V card, and then lastly, they're telling you to take the mark of the beast. You feel me? It all lines up, and it all adds up perfectly. So that's why I wanted to make this video, because just the fact that my cousin who flew from California, niggas on the news talking about, oh, there's gonna be another snowstorm, so his flight isn't gonna be there till Saturday. Bro, I looked at the fucking weather channel, bro. I literally looked at the weather channel. There's no rain tomorrow. There's no rain Friday. But why the fuck are they canceling flights until Saturday? That makes no fucking sense, bro. Because at the end of the day, they're just trying to make the problem worse and worse and worse, despite the fact that Texas only had 2 to 3 inches of snow, bro. That ain't shit, bro. You see what I'm saying? But if you don't have those lenses of the Most High and able to let you see things and understand things on a higher level, you will never really understand what's going on. And Marv said, what is gematria? Hey, look up gematria news effect, bro. Type in gematria news effect on YouTube and you'll understand what we're talking about, bro. You'll understand what I'm talking about. It's basically a system that they use to coordinate and predict future events in the future for what's going to happen. So next thing I want to go down to is how can you guys prepare? How can you guys be prepared for anything like this? He said, I think something in the snow, shit makes me cough and it's hard to breathe around it. Maybe it's just me. A guy I follow, his name is the Cleaner Upper. He took some snow and he actually melted it. And when he melted the snow, it was like dark snow, bro. It was like black water. They put a lot of shit in the snow. If you guys ever look at the planes that you see above, you know how people talk about chemtrails? Well, they spray shit in the air to fuck up the weather, fuck up the environment, bro. You see what I'm saying? The reason why they do that, and I know a lot of you guys are like, why would they do that? Because again, they want you to become dependent on them. Why do you think Bill Gates bought the most acres of farmland? Why do you think Bill Gates bought the most acres of farmland? Like he bought, I forgot how many fucking acres this nigga bought, because he's talking about having people do synthetic food. He wants you motherfuckers to be on GMO food, synthetic food, because like I said, because the Most High has cursed the land, he wants us to get used to artificial. Elon Musk is talking about having us do the transhuman chip, so that way we could be half man, half cyborg, bro. It's all an agenda, bro. And Cam said it right here. He said, it's called geoengineering now. Yeah, bro. It is some fucked up shit, bro. They're trying to, and I said this like last year, bro. I said there's more than just this C virus shit going on, more than Democrat versus liberal. It's spirituality versus technology. It's human versus technology. It's spirituality, bro, and the Most High against manifestation, bro. It's liberalism against tradition, bro. It's more than just blue versus red. It's a whole ideology war that's going on right now. And to be quite honest with you, if you're not somebody who's woke, if you're not somebody who has a higher level of understanding, you're not going to be able to see what the fuck is going on around you, because the people who are in the world, they have a set of agendas that they want you to follow if you want to enter into the new world order. You see what I'm saying? That's why you have so much mass propaganda and most people fall for it. But then you have a lot of brothers like me, brothers like Professor MGTOW, a lot of King Rev, Swint, a lot of guys in the truth who are actually telling you what's going on outside of just with women and shit like that. The fact is that when it comes to that, bro, what you guys got to understand is that we're going to be a small amount of number. We're not going to be able to wake up the majority, because again, the majority are asleep and they're not meant to be woken up. But a lot of small channels, like my channel, shadow banned right now, bro. I've had 20 subscribers join in the last month, which is crazy because I put out hella content, but they shadow ban me because they understand that my message is the truth. And they don't want people to know the things that I'm talking about, because then they'll understand that a lot more people are waking up, bro. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when it comes down to what I'm doing and what a lot of other guys are doing, is we're going against agendas that the world is going to naturally move into, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the days of Noah. There's a lot of shit that happened before the flood happened, and now it's kind of like a reinvigoration. And they're doing the same shit that they did way back when in these modern times. So it's very, very important for you guys to understand what's going on. And the next question that I know you guys might have is, well, how do I know about what's going on? But real quick, let me read this dude's comment real quick. He said, Young High Flyers about Truth Unedited. Yeah, Yahshua is the way on his YouTube channel. He's about the same concept. Wasn't trying to disrespect you. I was just sharing his videos on your YouTube for preparing. Appreciate you, bro. He said about 2023. He said because Yahshua is the way, he cracked the gematria numbers about future events leading to the collapse of the economy, purge, and civil war. Yeah, those three things will happen. The collapse of the economy, civil war will happen. Purge, it'll probably happen because again, all these things are gonna lead to motherfuckers trying to go crazy and kill each other. So that's definitely gonna happen, bro. He said my EMT class is trying to push the vaccine on us. I might have to drop out. It sucks, but oh well. Yeah, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You gotta be prepared for anything that might happen, dog. He said days of Noah, people will be partying down here in Florida, nothing but parties. Yeah, bro, they sleep, bro. They sleep, bro. A lot of people don't understand what's going on, bro. The shit that I talked about, that J Smooth showed me in that thing, that was subconscious programming. When you see those Chinese symbols behind, it's kind of telling you China is in power. China is in power. You know what I'm saying? Getting a call with people saying how the 5G network is going to be monopolized by China, about how they're going to have control of our power grids, bro. You motherfuckers is in for a rude awakening, dog. It's going to be some real shit. So how do we prepare for this, bro? How do we prepare for this? Because I know a lot of people are calling me like, Brandon, the power's out. Brandon, the water's off. Brandon, there's no food. And me, bro, I'm just cool, calm, collected. I'm not panicking, bro. And you motherfuckers all need this spirit on you, bro. And what is the spirit? In my opinion, it's not even my opinion. It's the spirit of the Most High, bro. There's 7 characteristics of the spirit of the Most High, bro. Because as you guys know, you got the Most High, and then you got His spiritual essence. That's the spirit that you feel on you from time to time. So I'm gonna search it up. Spirit of God. They call it Spirit of God, but I call it Spirit of Most High because that's the Most High's name. So we gonna break it down. What are the 7 spirits of the Most High in the Bible? All right, let's break this shit down. Let's break this shit down, bro. Because in my opinion, I not even my opinion, just from me knowing it, I know I had this spirit on me. And whenever it comes to shit like this, where it's a blackout, no power for 2 fucking days, no water, my nigga, it's 20 degrees, 30 degrees, I can't see shit, and I'm just cool, calm, collected, because I had this spirit on me, bro. So it's 7 spirits, dog. It's 7 spirits, bro. And we're gonna go through each one. So the first spirit is the spirit of the Lord. Essentially, the spirit of the Lord is what I'm talking about. That's that essence on you. I have it when I rap. I have it when I'm like right now. I have the spirit on me because I'm just able to talk about things without even thinking about it. These are my fucking notes, bro. I've already talked about what I talked about on this microphone, on this live that I needed to, but now I'm just kind of going off of acapella. I'm going off of the spirit. A lot of you guys, I don't know if you ever heard about this, but if you guys do read the Bible, Yahweh Shai says, if 2 men of faith congregate in the same room, just know that I'm there. You guys, there's 10 guys in the chat room right now. So the spirit is there, but it's working through me because I'm the speaker. I'm the messenger. So a lot of times, bro, when you're doing different things, you're in different situations, just you have to know that that spirit is on you. Sometimes you just feel like a little chill around you. You feel like a little, like you feel like there's like a ghost on you. You feel like there's something on you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the spirit with you. Whenever you become a man of faith, you take the Nazarite vow, you start fasting, bro. You start eating clean, you start praying more, bro. You start doing more works to the Most High. You can feel that spirit more and more and more and more. You know, I had a conversation with my boy Swint yesterday, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, bro. Right now, I'm going through a period of isolation. I've moved to Houston. I left all my friends in California. My best friend, Cotty, my grandma. My mom is in Jamaica. I don't really know anybody in Houston. I have a few cousins, but to be honest with you guys, my cousins are batshit fucking crazy. One of my cousins is cool, but she hot and cold. And the other one, she's on that hot girl shit. And I don't even want to deal with her, bro. So aside of my cousin who's here right now, but he's from California, I don't have anybody around me that's actually on the same level. I have a lot of guys that I ran into. One guy, he was a snake. The other guy, he just quit texting me. So in my opinion, the Most High has been isolating me. And not only just with guys, but with women as well. I run into a lot of women who say, yeah, you know, I love 2K. I love basketball. I love conspiracy theories. I love talking about spirituality. Oh, I can sing too. And I'm like, damn, this bitch is perfect. I met this bitch yesterday. She DM'd me on BOK, my nigga. She DM'd me on BOK. We had a perfect conversation. She was sitting here talking about how the government is controlling the harp. And that's why the climate was so cold and shit like that. It's all controlled, but most people can't see it. And then my mom, like, damn, this bitch is perfect for me, dog. I'm like, damn, this bitch is, I'm not saying she perfect as in she could be my wife, but like me and her, we think the same. As soon as I say, yeah, she was like, what you looking for? She's like, I want to look for a best friend and a homie. I'm like, oh yeah, me too. I'll give you my number. No response, dog. Hey, shout out to my boy TC Talks, TC Fitness. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to his channel, bro. That's my dog. We did a live yesterday, even though my fucking internet was fucked up. But that's my dog, bro. Real genuine dude, bro. Never on no bullshit, man. Never talking shit about nobody behind their back, bro. He just He just about positivity, bro, and he about helping you young dudes. So y'all make sure y'all sub to his channel. But back to what I was saying, the Most High has me in a period of isolation because I'm in a whole city in a blackout in 20-degree weather with no one around me, and I'm isolated, bro. And a lot of times this shit is fucking lonely, bro. A lot of times it's lonely as fuck because I know all my friends are 1,500 miles away. I just to let you guys know, I made 50,000 last year, dog. In California, I made 50,000. I'm not saying it's a lot, but I'm making $4,000 a month, and now I'm making 1,700. So I'm more stressed out when it comes to how I'm gonna pay my bills, dog. At the end of the day, bro, I still have a lot of old demons on me, and those demons came from when I was in isolation. Because you guys got to understand, what did I build my channel around? Porn addiction. When I'm by myself, a lot of those addictions will come back and they'll feed off on me. The anger will feed off on me because I'm so far away from other people. I can't even talk to nobody. You feel me? But essentially, the reason why I'm in isolation is because the Most High, he wants me to rely on the Spirit of the Lord, bro. And whenever you hear that thing says, no weapon against me shall prosper, that's talking about nothing will prosper against you because the Lord is always with you. That's what I mean by the Spirit of the Lord. That's the first spirit. And right now, and especially when times get chaotic, when the economy collapses, when all this shit happens, bro, when the new world order is here, if you don't have the Spirit, you're gonna be scared. Because at the end of the day, we're all men. We're only fucking men. And no matter how much you prepare, no matter how much water you got, how much guns you got, how much ammo you got, if you don't have that Spirit, you can be gone just like that, bro. But the reason why I wasn't scared to walk in the darkness, the reason why I wasn't scared to drive on ice pitch black in the middle of the night at 5:45, 6 o'clock in the morning, because I'm never afraid, bro, because I know the Most High, I know the Lord is always with me. You feel me? And if you guys do not have that Spirit, when times get tougher and tougher and tougher and tougher, you're not going to be able to manage. You're not going to be able to lead your mom and your kids and your people around you and tell them what they need to do. That's something that's lacking with a lot of men because they quite frankly don't have that Spirit of the Lord. And for those of you guys who don't believe in the Spirit of the Lord, or you don't really believe in the Most High, essentially the components of the Spirit of the Lord is the spirit of calmness, the spirit of masculinity, the spirit of toughness, the spirit of I'm an essence, I'm an alpha male, bro. I'm a protector, I'm a warrior. That is the fucking Spirit. If you read the Bible, you'll notice that there's a lot of battles that the Israelites had where they were against giants, where they were against Nephilim, bro, where they were against great nations who outnumbered them. But whenever they fasted, whenever they prayed and they said, hey, Most High, we need you in this battle, and he put that Spirit on them, that's when they conquered. And in these days, in these last days, you're gonna need that Spirit if you want to make something happen, bro. Because at the end of the fucking day, if you're not taking the you know what, you're going to need a spiritual savior. You're gonna need a spiritual armor around you, because you're not gonna be able to control what goes on. Think about it. I'm in a fucking blackout right now. A lot of you niggas only know how to navigate off of the phone, off of your GPS on the phone, bro. Imagine when the power goes out and your phone is dead. How the fuck are you going to even know where to go? You're not. You're going to have to rely on the Spirit to take you. You're going to have to rely on the Spirit to tell you where to go, what streets to take, bro. It's going to be off of your memory and the Spirit around you. So that's why you guys really need that. Now, the second spirit is the spirit of wisdom. And this is a little bit different because a lot of people get knowledge and wisdom confused. Wisdom comes from your experience. Knowledge comes from what you read and the information you take in on the internet, other people, et cetera, et cetera. And in my honest opinion, wisdom is the best amount of knowledge because wisdom is what you learn from your experiences. At the end of the day, bro, I can sit here and tell you that, oh, I'm prepared by reading a book. But the reason why I have spiritual wisdom on what to do when the economy collapses and shit like that is because I'm going through it right now. I'm gaining wisdom. I'm getting inference points on how people act when shit hits the fan. A lot of these motherfuckers out here panicking because the fucking lights have been on for 2 fucking days. I know it's not great, but bro, this is not even that fucking bad, bro. But since a lot of people don't have wisdom on what they're supposed to do and what they need to do in those moments. So when you have that spirit of wisdom, it comes inside of you and you can start to understand. It's essentially wisdom is like the playing field. You can kind of see things around you. Like, let's say, example, your life is a chessboard, right? You know how you can see the board before it comes? You can kind of like see what's going to happen. You could look at the whole chessboard. You can see the chess on this side. You could see your chess players. You could kind of make a strategy up. This is before you make the strategy up. The wisdom is just you being able to see the chessboard. So in a sense, when you apply that wisdom of the chessboard to your actual life, all the experiences you had with women, with dealing with adversity, with dealing with traumas, with dealing with chaos in your life, you've attained a certain amount of experience knowledge, and that's the wisdom that you have. You guys are gonna definitely need that, because no amount of books and shit like that is going to train your mind like you actually being in a fucking battle. A lot of niggas can sit here and play Call of Duty and know every fucking gun, but it doesn't compare to when you actually going on the fucking battlefield and you shooting a nigga. There's certain things that you can't teach. That's where you get the nuance. Like when you watch Steph Curry, yeah, he has a great jumper and you have the fundamentals, but there's certain things that nigga does on the court that you just cannot train. You can just not teach. It's just something he naturally has. When I go and I make songs and I can just find a flow, it's not something nobody's ever taught me. It's just something that I pick up and I know how to fucking do. You see what I'm saying? So that's one thing that you guys need, is that spirit of wisdom, bro. The next thing is that you need the spirit of understanding, because a lot of niggas have knowledge, but a lot of niggas don't understand. You know how when I came on here, and those of you guys who are still fairly new, you don't really know what's going to happen, right? One thing that I'm good at is understanding everything around me, because again, I always harp on you guys. There's 3 levels to knowledge. There's 2D knowledge, 3D knowledge, spiritual knowledge. And in a sense, spiritual knowledge is the greatest form of understanding, because a lot of niggas know what's happening and why it's happening, but they don't know how to piece it together. They don't understand the reasoning behind it. When I can sit here and tell you, like, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, there was 2 inches of snow and the power grid went down, but I can connect to how the power grid of Texas is a free market, and the other grids are connected all on 2 separate grids. And then Texas is the only state in America that has its own separate grid. And I can understand it connected to what Joe Biden and the rule that he rescinded from Trump, and how China is setting up a 5G network, and how they eventually want to control the power grids. That is a spirit of understanding. I can understand what's happening and what's going to happen next. And I put money on it, bro. I guarantee you within the next year or two, you guys are going to hear about how Texas is going to go back to the old system in America, and they're going to be connected to the regular power grid. Because a lot of these niggas who's in their house freezing, a lot of these niggas who didn't get water and didn't get meat and all this shit, and they weren't prepared for it, they're going to literally pray that Texas goes back onto the national power grid, because they don't understand what the fuck is actually going on. When you have the spirit of understanding, you can understand things and you can see things on a different level. You feel me? Now, the next spirit is the spirit of counsel. And essentially, let me search up what counsel means, bro. Let me search up what counsel means, bro. So counsel definition: advice, especially that given formally, guidance, direction, instruction. That again, that leads into what I said, the spirit of the Lord. The spirit of counsel means that you're able to be guided, bro. Again, my nigga, I was in the fucking dark. I was in the dark, but I was getting guided. I was getting led to. When I moved to Texas, bro, I tell you guys, I had $40 to my name and I had to drive 1,500 miles. And to fill my tank is $30. How the fuck did I do it? I was guided. I was led by the Most High, and He put a path for me to get here. You see what I'm saying? The reason why a lot of men do not have the spirit is because they think they can guide themselves. Just like the prodigy student who understands he has a lot of talent, but he doesn't want to go and learn from the master who can teach him how to put his talent, refine his talent, and make him better. He doesn't have the spirit of counsel, the spirit of guidance to be led by somebody else. He doesn't have the trust in somebody else to teach them on their path. The best type of spirit of counsel that you guys can have is from the Most High, because the Most High, again, he's the ultimate puppet master. He can see everything before it even happens. So when He guides you, He's going to lead you down the right path, down the right lot, because the Most High knows you better than you know your fucking self. A lot of you niggas know what you know and you know what you don't know. But if you guys have ever done a self-improvement class called Landmark, they talk about how you don't know what you don't know. And 95% of the things inside of you that you've learned as a kid, you don't even know you're doing. That's where you get the subconscious, the superconscious in your brain, your computer brain. So you're consciously thinking about 5% of the things, but 95% of the time, you're not thinking of anything. But the Most High, He knows 100% of you. You know 5 to 10%. He knows 100% of you. And that's why He's led you to this specific spot, because He understands this is the best lot for you. You get what I'm saying? He knows your weaknesses. He knows your demons. He knows your traumas. He knows who you will let in your life. He knows who you'll not let into your life. And you got to understand is that when you're being guided by the Most High, you can kind of understand and you know that you're always on the right path. Even though you think that you are not on the right path. Like example, when I was talking to my homeboy Swin, shout out to my boy Swin. I'm going to trademark that shit. My homeboy Swin. When we was on the phone and we were talking, I'm rewind that because I told you guys how I was isolated and I was feeling kind of depressed for moving to Houston because not only did I lose money, I'm not having many women around me. I don't have any friends around me, and I'm just working, and I'm doing my music. So I don't really have too much time out for myself to do my things. And I was talking to my boy Cotty, and I love my boy Cotty. That's my best friend, bro. But he's not spiritually inclined, so he can't really see things from a spiritual lens. And I'm talking to Cotty, and I'm telling him, like, yeah, bro, you know, this shit's bad. He's like, bro, you know, you can always come back to California. But in my mind, like, I can't go to California because I know the Most High wanted me to go to Houston. That's the reason why I'm here, dog. And in a sense, what happened was, as I'm talking to my boy Cotty, I'm like, yeah, man, this shit, you know, this shit's tough. My boy Swin calls me, bro. At that perfect time when I was down and out, I'm like, damn, I need a spiritual answer, but nobody's answering my text. Nobody's answering me on the group chat. I need a fucking answer right now, bro, because this shit is hurting right now. My boy Swin calls me. We talk it over, and he shows me, like, bro, you made the perfect choice. You growing spiritually. You getting more powers with the Most High. You walking with the Most High. When you were in California, what were you doing? I'm like, the same shit I'm doing here. He's like, so why would you think that your life is worse? Because in that moment, the Most High knew that I needed Swin. Even though I'm thinking in my head, like, fuck, I can't talk to nobody. Swin calls me at that exact moment. Because again, the Most High knows me better than anybody. He knows which people to put in front of my path. That's why when I was doing the video with BBA, don't get me wrong, them niggas is cool. But at the end of the day, the events that are happening are telling me that, you know what I'm saying, it's not lining up properly. Maybe the Most High is blocking it, but at the end of the day, he's guiding me through it. Just like when I moved to Houston and I was doing ADT, I was running into people who just didn't want to buy. Niggas would be like, yeah, I'm interested. I go there. They're not interested. The fucking technician would catch COVID. Houston was the only area out of all the areas I know for my job with ADT that didn't have a fucking technician. What a coincidence. Nah, it's not a coincidence. The Most High knew he was going to have me become a security guard because I was going to make the music. But more importantly, I was going to start preaching the truth. You see what I'm saying? So he understands your path better than you. And the only way you can get the Spirit of Counsel on you is when you start to understand that the Most High is the ultimate guider. You see what I'm saying? He's the ultimate shepherd. His son is the shepherd. He's leading the sheep. He's leading the flock. So you don't think that if his son is leading the flock of the chosen elect, that the person who controls everything cannot guide and counsel you through these moments? Of course he can, bro. But a lot of niggas, they feel like they can control their own life and that they have full control of everything that goes on. That in a sense, bro, they're blocking the Spirit of Counsel. You see what I'm saying? And then you got this fifth one, the Spirit of Power. What do I always tell you guys? I always tell you guys is about how when you become a true man, when you become a true fulfilled man, you start to get power from the Most High. I talked to you guys about how a few weeks ago, a chick from my past, she came back up. You see what I'm saying? She came back up and I had a spirit from the Most High telling me to talk to her, telling me that, hey, Brandon, you in a sense are her ticket to salvation because one, she's blocked. Two, she's falling down the ways of a Babylonian woman, a Babylonian whore. You have all the answers for her. You know her like the back of your fucking hand. And more importantly, you're getting this knowledge and this wisdom that I'm giving you. You know her, bro. You know her. And one thing that I've learned is as I become more of a spiritual man, I'm becoming more powerful. You guys do not even notice this right now, but look how powerful my words are, how I'm doing my certain things. You guys hear my message. You hear the power of my voice, the power of my words right now, because it doesn't come from me, like I said. But the one thing that you guys got to understand is that when you become a man of the Most High, a man of Yahweh, essentially what happens is that when you get this knowledge, when you can break shit down, when you can see things in the future, and more importantly, bro, when you can put it all together and you can start to read niggas, you could be with a nigga in the room, he shake your hand weird, you understand he plotting on you. A month later, it came out that way. When you around certain niggas, you feel their energy. Oh, these niggas off. 2 months later, you realize they're fucking haters. That's great power because most people don't have regular discernment, let alone fucking spiritual discernment. So when you can break down all the people around you and see how they function and give them the answers to lead them to, you have immense power. And this is just the tip of the motherfucking iceberg, dog. This is the tip of the motherfucking iceberg, bro. When shit really hit the motherfucking fan, and you niggas ain't gonna have no guide on your phone on where you need to go, and you getting these powers from the Most High, bro, you're going to get so much amount of power, bro, that is gonna be fucking never seen before. A lot of you niggas only remember shit on the phone. There's gonna become a time where your supercomputer in your brain gets activated, and even though you don't have your phone, you know exactly where to go. You can go through the woods and you can find exactly where to go. You can recite scriptures. You have no pen, you have no paper, my nigga, but you can remember scriptures like the back of your fucking hand. You niggas don't think that's a power, bro? That's an immense skill that most people do not fucking have. Even when, like I said, when I rap and I put these words together and they rhyme perfectly, the cadence is perfect, the message is perfect, the flow is perfect, because I get the power from the Most High through the Spirit. You see what I'm saying? And you guys need that power, because if you do not have that power, you're not going to be able to get around the left hand power, because the left hand, they control the world. Think about it. They control the airwaves. Most people have the demonic energy around them. Most people are controlled by the WAP. Most people are controlled by the drugs. Most people are controlled by the media propaganda, not only on your TV, but on your phone, on social media, on YouTube, through the fucking music, even with the 5G internet, with the radiation coming all around you. There's no way that the average human who's eating GMO foods, who's breathing toxic air, who's drinking water with fluoride is going to be able to overcome that. The system that Esau has built in the last days is so fucking strong that just you being here, you're special. But for you to transcend that, you are one in a fucking million, dog, because most of our ancestors could not deal with this shit, bro. So just the fact that we're able to manage, you're special. But if you're a man who's able to gain power and get all around it, because at the end of the day, bro, if you don't have that true faith, you always open yourself to demonic possessions to let the left-hand path take over you. That's why if you guys follow my boy, Professor MGTOW, all you motherfuckers need to go follow him. He talked about how certain celebrities, they see demons because those powers have taken over them and it stripped them of their true spiritual essence. So when you're a man who doesn't fall for those things and you're able to transcend it and get to the next level, essentially what happens is that you get the true powers, you get the true spiritual powers, a little bit of the Most High. So in those time periods when you really, really need to depend on the Most High, a lot of you, I'm not even gonna say a lot of you guys, all of us are gonna get special powers, bro. I promise you, my nigga. So that's the fifth spirit. The sixth spirit is the spirit of knowledge. The spirit of knowledge, bro. So what am I talking to you guys about? I'm giving you guys knowledge on videos. A lot of you guys throughout your day today, you've read books, you follow guys on YouTube, you've seen shit on social media that added into your knowledge base. The reason why I'm back on Instagram, I'm noticing a lot of women are liking my photos. A lot of women are liking my videos because they understand the type of knowledge that I fucking have, bro. They understand the knowledge. And I didn't just get this shit overnight, my nigga. But I promise you, I've been in the truth for about over a year now. About a year and like a week and a half, bro. About a year and a week and a half. And the amount of knowledge that I've learned in this time period is by far more than anything ever. Learning about what's going to happen with the mark. Learning about what's happening with spiritual demons, bro. Learning about what's happening with the mind control. You know what I'm saying? Learning about what's happening with HARP. Being able to discern the 5G network with China. Like, nigga, most niggas do not know that shit, bro. Most people do not know a lot of these things, bro. When you get the spirit of knowledge, when you got to love knowledge, you got to love Sophia. Because in the Bible, knowledge is referenced as Sophia. You got to be in love with Sophia. You got to look at Sophia every fucking day and think, damn, baby, you so fucking sexy. Man, I can't get enough of you. You need to be a simp for Sophia, my nigga. You need to be more of a simp for Sophia than King Solomon, because Sophia is going to lead you through anything. Sophia always going to have your back. Sophia is always going to be there to support you. Sophia is always going to be there to show you her beauty when you want to admire it. And no, motherfucker, I'm not no simp, nigga, but I'm only a simp for Sophia. You feel me? Because Sophia's knowledge. I'm in love with knowledge. I always watch YouTube videos about knowledge. I watch my own live streams about knowledge. I follow niggas in the truth about knowledge because that's what I truly love, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about all this other nigga shit. I might dwell in it from time to time, but I'm constantly naturally speaking of knowledge. And when you become in love with knowledge, the Most High gifts you with the knowledge. He gifts you with the truth. He gifts you with the understanding that 99.999% of people on this earth, quite frankly, don't have. and even men in the truth who have some type of knowledge, because they're not in love with the knowledge and willing to devote enough of their life and their spirit into it, they do not get that amount of knowledge, because there's levels to the knowledge. There's certain brothers like me, I have more knowledge than a lot of you guys, but there's a lot of niggas that I know in the truth that have more knowledge than me. Guys like Chronicles of Judah, Professor MGTOW, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I think King Ref has more knowledge than me, but we all have specific amounts of knowledge in different fields. But at the end of the day, your knowledge level is only going to be predicated and reflected based off of how much you're willing to go into it. How much are you willing to fall for Sophia? How much are you willing to dedicate your life to Sophia? Because when a brother dedicates himself to knowledge, he becomes, in a sense, like King Solomon. He gets the true understanding. He's able to talk about his experiences, whether it be through the phone, whether it be through rapping, whether it be through writing a fucking book, whether it be through me doing these fucking live streams. If you motherfuckers have not watched all my live streams, you don't truly love knowledge, bro, because that's all I fucking talk about all fucking day. If you put 3-4 hours a day into really getting knowledge, nigga, in a year, you be on my level. You be above my fucking level. And the main thing that's going to be different is your fucking life is going to be so fucking different, because knowledge is power. It's more than fucking power. Knowledge is essential, especially in these last days when, quite frankly, all the literature, all the shit that you're learning from most people is left-hand path. And now, being that everybody's moving towards communism, they're trying to silence knowledge. They're trying to shadow ban channels with knowledge. They're trying to restrict and remove channels with knowledge. My boy Professor MGTOW got his channel back a week ago, but this nigga had 13,000 posts filled with pure game, pure knowledge. A lot of times that's not going to be around in 2022, 2023. So you need to get this knowledge right now, because this knowledge is essential. Because again, when you guys who are so dependent on your smartphone every fucking day to teach you everything, Google to teach you everything, when that is gone, you're going to be a nigga without knowledge, and there's not going to be any other time or any amount of studying that you can do to get that back, because it's already going to be too late. The amount of knowledge you have when that time period comes, when you're mandated and required to take the V card, is what you're going to have for the rest of your fucking life, unless you meet another brother in the truth. You feel me? Because you're not even going to be able to get any amount of knowledge in this society when that time period comes, bro. That's just the honest to the most high truth, bro. That's just the honest truth, bro. So you got to become enamored in knowledge. And when you become enamored in knowledge, you get the spirit of knowledge, and you're able to understand things on a much, much higher level. And then the last spirit of the Most High is the spirit of the fear of the Lord. And I know a lot of you guys, some of you guys believe me, some of you guys don't. But the reason why some certain brothers are more into the truth than others is because they understand the fear of the Most High, bro. The reason why I dedicated my life, the reason why I moved from California to Houston, the reason why I sacrificed $5,000-$6,000 a month with my old job, because in all actuality, bro, if COVID wasn't going on and if I was actually focused the entire year, because you got to understand, I moved to Houston in November, and I also didn't work a few months. So I only worked around 8 months last year, and I made $50K, bro. 50 divided by 8, that was roughly around $6,000 a month. That's cool. But if I worked the entire year, I probably would have made 75, 80. But that's not the fucking point. For a nigga like me who's on track to make 75,000 in a quote unquote C virus year, to now making $2,000 a month, 24,000. The reason why I do it is because the Most High told me to. And my nigga, all you niggas in the chat room, I fear the Most High more than anything. I was doing a Sabbath a couple weeks ago, and I realized that I was late on some things. And I was like, bro, get this shit done. Get this shit done. And I know a lot of you niggas like, why are you worried about getting some shit done before the Sabbath, bro? Like, you gonna be good. Nah, nigga, because I understand how important the Sabbath is to the Most High, that I'm gonna make sure that I do this shit right. When I was sitting there and the shit happened with me and Jay Smooth on that video, and I'm talking to my niggas like, hey, yo, bro, I got a perfect video for the pussy. If you guys have ever listened to the song For the Pussy, the main chorus of the song is, for the pussy they gonna kill, for the pussy they gonna steal, for the pussy they gonna simp, and they gonna throw them dollar bills. Think about it. I'm going to a hookah lounge with a strip club. It would have been a perfect fucking scene for the fucking video. It would have been perfect. Bad bitches, strippers with fat asses dancing in my shit, it would have been perfect. But I had to understand with the knowledge that I got, that me doing some shit like that would not please the Most High, because he understands I know the knowledge, I know the wisdom, I know the understanding, but I fear the Most High that much to the point I'm not gonna do that shit. I understand that me making a song called Flight 144 and I'm talking about certain shit in the song, it could be rubbed off the Most High the wrong way. And the main reason why I fear the Most High is because, nigga, I've been through spiritual warfare, nigga. I've fought demons in my fucking kitchen floor, nigga, fighting for my life. If you guys follow my live stream, I want to say 3 weeks ago, where I talked about how I went from the serpent to the Most High or whatever, I talked about my experiences, bro, and I broke down and I cried on the fucking camera, nigga, because I was literally fighting for my fucking life. That was the most fearful moment I ever had, having that spiritual warfare with the necklace and orbs around me, having these witches around me, nigga. That shit was scary as fuck. I didn't want to end up like my dad. For those of you guys who don't know, my dad, he committed suicide, and I was in a battle for my fucking life, bro. So at that point, I understood how real it was, and I understood the truth. And it scared me fucking shitless. And it's the reason why I quit doing drugs. I quit doing Molly. I quit doing cocaine. I quit living the life that I live, because I fear the Most High that much. I love the Most High, and I understand why I'm on this path. But at the end of the day, I have the spirit of the fear of the Most High. And that's the reason why I do what I do, because like you guys understand, if you follow sales, if you follow persuasion, a lot of people will buy things because it's nice, because it speaks to them. But the main reason why people buy things, there's one quote, is that people buy things, it's a one multiplier. But people having a fear of losing something is a times 2.5 multiplier. When niggas actually fear the Most High, they're not afraid of not taking a V card and being homeless. When niggas fear the Most High, they're not afraid to refuse to take the beast and be beheaded. Because, nigga, their fear of getting killed, their fear of being an outcast in society doesn't compare to the fear of the fucking Most High. You feel me? So when you have the real spirit of the fear of the Most High, that's when everything comes together. You can't be a nigga in the truth. You can't be a nigga in the knowledge and a nigga who wants wisdom if you don't have that fear, bro. I'm just going to be honest, because you're not going to do things to the level that you need to in order for you to understand why the Most High does what he does. You feel me? But your boy just spit some fucking real shit in an hour, bro. And for those of y'all in the chat, man, drop a 1 if y'all think I was spitting hot fire. I want all you motherfuckers to drop a 1, man, if y'all enjoyed the live, man. I want all y'all drop a 1 who's listening right now, man. Drop a 1. Drop a 1 if y'all like the ism. You feel me? Shout out to my boy Cam, man. I guess Cam was the only one listening to me tonight. It's all good, bro. It's all good. On my boy TC Talks. Shout out to my boy TC Talks. Make sure y'all go follow his page, bro. I'm gonna read some of y'all comments, man. Shout out to my boy Israel Duran, bro. Appreciate you. Shout out to my boy Yadanico, man. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to my boy QDD Dynasty. Appreciate you, bro. And I appreciate all y'all tuning in, man. Y'all my boys. But I'm gonna read some of these comments. And also, if you guys have any questions about anything, bro, it could be about women, sports. I really don't give a fuck. If you have any questions you want to ask me, let me know. Because after I read these comments and talk about them, I'm gonna end the live stream unless you guys have some comments. All right. He said, I remember about 1 or 2 years ago, I had a dream about a bunch of Chinese people in my neighborhood, and they were all outside, but it was regular Chinese people. Yeah, bro, they're going to take over the world, bro. I mean, they kind of already taking over the world, bro. It is what it is. Marcus G said, everybody wants to be successful, but do everything to skip the isolation part. Even Yeshua had to do that. I mean, me personally, I call him Yahweh Shai, bro. That's his one true name. But, I mean, if you call him Yeshua, that's up to you, bro. But I call him Yahweh Shai. But, yeah, bro, that's the hardest part. That's by far the hardest part. Like, I'm not going to lie. It's hard to not eat pork because bacon is my favorite food. It's hard for me to not eat gelatin because I love candy. It's hard for me not to eat, like, crab and lobster. My fucking cousin and his best friend, these motherfuckers had Cajun food, catfish, shrimp, and all this shit. And I'm like, damn, that shit fire. And I couldn't eat it. Even today, bro, I made sure I did a fast. I always make sure I do a fast once a month. I didn't do 24 hours like 22. But that shit is hard. Doing the Sabbath is hard. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that I don't say certain things in my songs is hard. Making sure that I don't get drugs and cocaine when I'm around people who do that shit all the time is hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, isolation is kind of the hardest because as humans, we're social creatures. So just the fact that you're isolating yourself from everyone around you, it's a really tough battle, bro. It's a really tough battle. And if you're not prepared for it mentally, spiritually, or physically, 99% of the time, you're going to fail. He said, same here, came down for work, learned I had a lot less friends than I thought. Yeah, bro, when you make true decisions, especially through the Spirit, whenever you're following the Most High, you're going to lose a lot of people around you because they weren't really meant to be around you, dog. You feel me? TC Talk said pure facts. I appreciate you, dog. He said knowledge is powerful. Of course, bro. You gotta love knowledge, bro. You gotta love that shit. And also shout out to my boy Yellow Flasher and then my boy the Catalyst, bro. Do y'all got any more questions for me, bro? I'm gonna give y'all another minute. When the clock hits 10:18 on my thing, one more minute. Y'all have any questions for me? Put them in the chat. If not, I'm gonna play a beat from my new album. I'm not gonna play the song because that shit dropped 313, my nigga, and I don't want to give y'all too many gems. But I'm gonna play a beat from my song. That shit go hard, bro. That shit calls an elect flight, bro. I might call it Flight 144, but I feel like that name is too spiritual to the point where a lot of brothers in the truth might not like me saying that shit. So I'm gonna call it an elect path or an elect flight or whatever. I'm gonna think of the name, bro. But this shit slap. But do any of y'all got questions? And for those of you guys who don't know where I got the 7 spirits, you can Google it. It's called the 7 spirits of the Most High. You see what I'm saying? And it's in Isaiah 11:2, bro. If you guys read book Isaiah chapter 11 verse 2, it's in that book. He said, any good apps to talk to you or email you? So yeah, I got a few, bro. I'm gonna type them in. So you got Twitter, which is at Young High Flyer. You guys could DM me if you want. I'm not on Twitter too much, but I'll be on there. I'll be active on there. Then you got Instagram. You could hit me up on Instagram. You can hit me up at Young High Flyers. Let me get that shit. And then you can hit me up on TikTok, bro. But nah, that's my rap shit. Don't hit me up on there. You guys can also hit me up on Discord. My name on there is Young High Flyers Discord. You can hit me up on YouTube. You could comment me, or you could email me. So if you guys want to email me, you have like a specific question, anything like that, you could email me at younghighflyers@gmail.com. All right. So if you guys got any questions, anything like that, bro, you guys can hit me up. If you guys got any game, any knowledge you want to spread to me, let me know. Hey, Yada Nico, bro, I'm pretty interested what you was talking about with that snowstorm shit. So you guys can do that. But if y'all don't have any more questions, bro, I'm about to play the beat for my song. It's called Flight Elect, bro. It's called Flight Elect, bro. So we gonna play the beat. Where that shit at? This shit go hard, bro. I'm telling you. Wait, hold on. Let me switch my audio over, bro. This beat goes so fucking hard, dog. Let me see. Let me see. You ready? Man, this shit trolling, bro. This shit trolling. Why this shit not playing, bro? Man, this shit be lame, bro. Yo. Man, this shit don't want to play, bro. This shit lame. That's crazy, bro. Hey, man, y'all was ready. Hey, bro. That beat goes so fucking hard, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That shit goes so hard. Let me see. I'm gonna make that shit play. Y'all gonna hear that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Y'all gonna hear that shit. Niggas got me fucked up. Music volume. Oh, okay. My bad. Music volume was all the way down. All right, let me see. Y'all ready for this shit? I don't know if y'all ready for this shit, bro. Beat goes so hard. It's like a beat you listen to when you high as fuck and you just driving in your car. What the fuck? Hey. I love the hills. Hey, Wando. That shit go hard, nigga. Them 808s is crazy, nigga. But anyways, man, I'm gonna play another song for y'all, man, before y'all head out, bro. Play a little song. I'ma just end it with what should I end this shit with, man? What should I end this shit with, man? I'm gonna end this shit with For the P, man. I'm gonna just play that, bro. And just end it with that, bro. Alright, man. Yeah.
I love the hills.
Young kids. Man, I get that how I think. I told the shawty, you already know that me and you can still be friends. Then she told the nigga, bitch.